Hi, my name is Tanya, and I'm a dance artist based in northern Finland. And this is my art project called Making a Dance Out of Whatever. World is on fire, as a friend of mine and a colleague of mine put it. And I feel that nobody can stay neutral about the inequality and racism that's going on in the world, even today. And it's a massive issue and difficult issue that I'm trying to deal with in a very short period of time. And I know that I won't be able to do much, but I try. Another friend and a colleague of mine forwarded me a link to a talk by Dr. Robin DiAngelo about white fragility. And it was great. It was very informative and really made me think that, yeah, I need to do something. I'm living in a small white community in northern Finland, and it's easy to stay passive about things, racism and inequality, when it feels like it's so far away from me. But actually, I feel we cannot, because we are becoming more and more global citizens. We are not separate from other countries or other communities, because we are so connected via online, and also in terms of kind of goods and services that we are accessing in this tiny village as well. My choices make difference to somebody on the other side of the world. So that's why I think it is important that we are clear about our stance, where we are standing and what our values, etc. Dr. Robin Angela was talking about how systematic the racism is, and how us as white people don't necessarily even see it. And it's easy to ignore it and forget it. But we are in a key position to do something about it. I grew up in a similar village than this is, where I'm now living, completely white community. And I lived there until I was 21. And during that time, this was in the 80s, and during the time I saw a black person in that village twice in my whole time. So I was completely raised in a white community with no influence from black people or any ethnic minority groups. But when I was 21, I moved to the UK. I went to study dance, and at the Northern School of Contemporary Dance in Leeds, which is the school, the college is located in a black area. And it was such an eye-opener, And I'm really, really grateful that experience. I got many black friends and some from other ethnic minority groups from all over the world. And of course, when you first meet people from different cultures, the different ways of being and different ways of doing things can initially feel sometimes even scary, sometimes, oh, what's this all about? And I don't understand. How do I relate to this, etc. But once you get friends and they start introducing you to these new ways of different ways of being, different ways of doing things, that helps you that helps you to understand better. So building friendships with people from different cultures, it's great, and it can kind of help you to overcome unnecessary fears and judgmental um, thoughts and decisions, etc., and kind of helps you to reflect. And of course, it's also very exciting. You get to know lots of things that you weren't aware, and also, in different ways. And I also feel that it can be very useful um, also when thinking about businesses and creative work, etc. When there's a lot of people from different backgrounds, they think differently in certain, being raised differently, people have different ideas, etc. And it can be so useful for creative problem solving, etc. So it's I see as a cultural differences um, as a strength for anybody who's running a business, for example. So I feel, what can I do? I live in here, northern Finland, and again, it is very, very wide society I live. What can I do to help the situation? I don't want inequality. I don't want to have racism. I don't want to have people being judged and being treated worse than I am. So what can I do? And I feel that there are lots of things in the end anyway. I can educate myself so I don't make stupid remarks or stupid choices if it comes to buying things or saying things or acting in public, etc. And also, I think it's educating my children. They might be living somewhere further away. So it's not just what I do, but it's also how I direct my children to act in the right way. And also, I think it's about time that white people said sorry. And I think that might be a good start. So this dance is about saying sorry. And I've been trying to kneel here. It's hurting. And I think just right. And I feel that saying sorry is so little, but at least it can be a start for hopefully for a big change in the whole world. Oh, it is hurting these. it's like uh, Black people and people from ethnic minorities, they are carrying a burden of the heritage of the what has happened in the past, what's happening now. And I think it is time for white people to become aware that we need to carry awareness of that as well. And we are privileged. We are in a position to make change, and we should do that. So I leave you to it, and I hope that you have a look at this Dr. Robin DiAngelo's talk. I put a link to it, and have a think about it and see what you can do, because I think we can. Have a nice Sunday.